by location. For example, for me, I will say Angel. Oh, sorry. I will say SAA, Angel Waikabubak, or Guess Ayu Denpasar. It, it's just that simple. And two, please unmute your microphone when you speak and remain muted when you are not speaking. Three, please turn on your camera during the meeting, particularly when you speak. Four, we would also like to encourage you to respond to speakers by using positive emojis or gestures that you can find on your Zoom application, such as thumb up, heart, clapping, and etc. Five, when you speak, please adjust your device camera and make sure that at least your eye contact and your upper body remain visible. Six, please turn off your video if you are stepping out of the meeting. And last but not least, have fun and enjoy the meeting. With this, I announce this meeting as open. And please join me to welcome the founder of Sumba Cendikia, Mr. Andre Maure. Please give a round of applause.
Wow, thank you very much, Miss
You're very
Angel,
welcome, Kak.
for playing the SAA role very well, even though you're a first timer in the role taking. All right,
Thank you,
yeah.
Kak.
So, everyone, I'd like to say good evening once again. Special to our guest speakers, Monica from Germany, Poland, and Germany, who is now traveling and exploring Sumba, especially in Kodi at the moment. And special thanks to Andrew Kopung, Andrew Junior Kopung from South Africa. It's truly an honor for us to have you guys as our guest speakers. Especially Andrew, I know you're busy, you're at work at the moment. So again, thank you so much. We're truly grateful for having you here in our Virtual Connect. And to all the role takers, the MC, the SAA, the game masters, and also the moderator, and all the participants, new faces, newcomers, I would like to say thank you so much for taking the time and being with us this evening, where we can get to know each other, we can learn from one another, and we can learn from the guest speakers. It's going to be an exciting evening, I believe, and I hope in every session the MC will give you the details of the rundown of what we'll be doing tonight. So we'll be having fun, we'll be having game to play, and this is how we get connected with friends not only from Sumba but also from outside Sumba. So Virtual Connect is one of the main activities that we've done since mid 2020 during COVID, and until today we are committed to doing it to give the room and also opportunity to everyone who want to get connected with friends not only from Sumba but also uh, from friends who come from other countries like Monica and Andrew, so we can share knowledge, we can share information. And I also noticed that some of us here are trying to pursue um, higher degrees. So I hope through this meeting we can get more inspired, and we can find the opportunities through sharing the information, and hopefully we can make our dreams come true. And most importantly, we can just practice our English if you're still learning and you're preparing yourself. Like Monica said, she's also learning languages, yeah, including English, and also she's learning Indonesian. So we can use this platform to learn from one another. And at the moment, Sumba Cendekia is collaborating with Save the Children. We're also working on a project here in Southwest Sumba. It's called Shift. It's a accelerator campaign program where we recruit teenagers or young adults that will do some campaigns and advocacy on child early and forced marriage. We're working on this project for 10 months since last March until December. So if you want to get more updates on this project, you can follow our Instagram and check on our updates on this project. Um, and if you want to be part of this big project, let us know so we can um, make an activity where we can get connected and support this project together. And we will get to know each one later during the sharing session. So I hope everybody you can just be friendly and be open and be willing to share anything you'd like to share. So that's all I'd say. And more importantly, let's have fun, enjoy the meeting. And with this, I would like to call the MC of tonight's meeting. She's a very independent woman. She loves working with children. She loves working with kids. She's also the PR manager of Sumba Cendekia. She's just come back from Arizona, USA, doing her CCI program, sponsored by the American government through Fulbright Aminef. And that's where she learned a lot about early childhood education. And she'll be joining the Shift project by the end of this month as the campaign officer. Everybody, please join me to welcome the MC of tonight's meeting, Miss Joy Yestiani. The screen is all yours, Miss Joy.
All right, thank you everyone. Hi, it's great
Hi,
to
hi.
finally back here. And if you don't know me, I'm the Joy Siastiani, but you can call me Joy. So I've been joining Chumba Chandikia for 3 years, right, Kandre?
Yes.
And it's has a lot of positive benefits on me, especially in my English, public speaking confidence. Because if you are new here, I guess this is a great opportunity for you to not only learning English, but also you can take a role like me being the MC, or if you wanted to take a role as the SSA or a game master, later we will have a game session. So take any role, develop yourself better, because sometimes you can do something, but you don't believe in yourself. But once you try, you find out more that you are capable to do a lot of great stuff in this life. So yeah, it's me, Joy, and thank you so much for joining Sumba Chinikia tonight. And tonight we have a very special theme. I love this theme. It's called Freedom and Independence. And fun fact, it's really great to know the theme of the day because today is the 4th of July, American Independence. So happy Independence Day, America. So I've been studying in America last year, and it's good that right now I'm going back to Indonesia to contribute to Zumba, especially because I was born and raised here. And for me, freedom means when you have the right or power to speak, act, and change of something that you can think of. But remember, just because you can do a lot of things, like you have the free will to do things, doesn't mean you should. There are some things that you have to make a choice about your life. And tonight we have a very wonderful guest speaker that gonna share about their life's experience, about the choices they make, and how they value their life through the experience that they got. And let me tell you about the rundown of tonight's meeting. So we have, after this, we're going to have a game session. Yay. So it's not only like a fully boring meeting. Come on, guys. We're going to play a game, learning by having fun in Sumbasha Nikia. And after that, we're going to have a breakout room where you are going to have opportunity to get to know to each other. I know, tak kenal maka tak sayang. Jadi kita kalau sudah kenal jangan terlalu sayang ya. Jadi kita akan mengenal each other di breakout room. So feel free to ask everything you want to know, or maybe you want to discuss about freedom and independence. What do you think about freedom? What do you think about independence? You can share everything in the breakout room. And after that, we're gonna have a talk show. We're having Miss Monica and Mr. Andrew here, our special guest speakers. And also after that, we're going to have a questions and answer flow. So prepare your questions. This is a very wonderful opportunity. You can open your mic, start to speak in English, practice your English, or even you can type on the chat. So we can help you to discover your curiosity about the life abroad. And the last one, we're gonna have a closing and announcements, I guess. So I guess it's the time to play game. It's 8. We're a bit late, but I think it's not too late to play game. Today we have a special game masters, and our game master is also an awardee of CCI program. CCI program is a scholarship funded by U.S. government. And she's been taking this program for a year, and now she's coming back to Sumba and trying to apply back the knowledge that she's got abroad. So let's welcome my beautiful friends, Hannah bin Wolabunga. I remember the time we studying together, and now we are here. And welcome the Game Master. Ouch.
Thank you, Miss Joy.
Sorry for that.
Okay, everyone, are you excited to play a game together?
Yes.
Please, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I encourage everyone to unmute your microphone, and if you find the answer already, please just like start talking, and then we will know that who talked first. And this game, the first game, well, I actually prepared 2 games, but we'll see. We're gonna play the first one, which is what is that? Wait a minute. It's called 5 words related game. And after we play this one, we're gonna move to another one. But I will let you guys know about it later. So let's start with this first game. So 5 words related means if I say something like 5 words related to ocean, then you can start like unmute your microphone and then start mentioning 5 words in English. And yeah, let's start with the first word. Okay. So I'm gonna go for mountain. Anyone? 5 words related to mountain.
Green, peak.
3.
Oh, so everyone. So it means that one person can mention 5 or
5 related
one.
words, associated words.
Yeah, one
So
person
green,
can mention 5 related
green,
words. Yeah.
peak, horses, countryside.
Okay.
Sumba. Yep.
Okay, it's already 5. Wait.
Yep.
Okay.
Green, 3. Yeah, green. Peak.
Birds.
And the
Horses.
Horses. Okay.
Sumba.
And the word I already say, another people can say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's better not to mention what's already mentioned. Yeah, so you have to find other words.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone else want to try for the first one? Okay, so I think we are done with that mountain. Now we're moving to the second one. 5 words related to rainbow.
Unicorns.
Let's go.
Clouds. Unicorn,
Okay.
clouds,
Sky.
Rain, sunshine, water.
Yeah.
Wow, great. Oh my God, Monica,
Hey,
you're
so
so
quick,
fast.
Monica.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay, this one, hero.
Hero.
War, battle,
Hero. What is that, Andre? War?
guns, war, battle,
Okay.
guns, bomb,
Wow.
monument, memorial.
Memorial.
Wow.
Wow, thank you, Andre. Okay, wait. Let's move to the next one. Coffee. Who likes to drink coffee here? Let's do it. Coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
Sugar, black, coffee
Starbucks.
luwak,
Wow,
Cup,
you're mentioning a lot like so
hot,
much coffee.
hot.
sugar. I already told. How many
Energy.
words was this word? I don't know.
Five related
Okay.
words.
Energy.
Energy.
Yeah.
I like that one. Thank you, Andrew.
Energy. Yeah. Energy.
Caffeine.
Caffeine.
Yeah.
Nescafe.
Latte mocha.
Torabika.
Cappuccino.
Espresso.
Oh
I
my.
think Komang Trias knows better because he has a cafe.
Oh, okay.
Ah, yeah, that's
Um,
true.
How we
Come
figured
on,
out
Komang.
when someone we just talk like when you say related words, just
Yeah.
we wait
Just
for
say
other
it like
speaker
5 words
or
as fast as you can.
as
Okay.
fast as okay.
As fast as you can.
Everybody in once.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. The next one is book.
Library.
Reading,
Oh, my
science,
library, Anissa.
fantasy,
Hanapin.
romantic,
Fancy.
creamy,
Novel.
Knowl-
Poem.
Knowledge.
Documentary.
Okay.
for
Oh,
me.
we got a lot. Okay.
Form.
So now we're gonna move to the second game,
Yes.
and I want everyone to really like participate for this one
Yeah.
because everyone should at least have one word. So this game called storytelling relay, meaning that if it's not really a storytelling, but it's more like a sentence. So it's up to like the next person to form the sentence. If I start with like yesterday, and then let's see who we have here. Gallery view. Okay, so yeah, we've got
From Aceh with love, Anissa. Lovely. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Teresia, Listi.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay. Oh, where's Tika? Tika was here earlier. Thomas. Oh, Nafins, everything okay? Come on, Trias back. Hello, Nafin. Is everything okay there? While waiting for Nafin, maybe we can continue the game. I'll say a category, a word. You guys just type 5 words associated to the word I mentioned. You ready, guys?
Yep.
Okay, the word is technology.
What?
Technology.
5
words,
robotic.
just type. Okay, robotic.
Type.
Yeah, type. Please type in the chat. 5 words associated to technology. Let's see. We'll get Okay, robotics. Oh, Anissa, Wi-Fi 4G coding, excellent. IT guy, hacker. All right. Miss Joy, iPhone, iPad, Chat, GPT, Google Chrome. I'm sorry, guys, the network isn't good. So you got network, one word. Trias, all right. Hacker, Andrew said hacker. Yeah. Okay, I would go with digital. Any other? Ethical hacking. Digital media.
Ethnic
Yeah.
hacking?
AI.
It sounds really new, right, Monica? Because for me also, I
Yeah.
just that one too.
Automation.
If I'm not mistaken, Andrew take that courses last semester.
Yeah.
I don't know the word ethical
Yeah, maybe Andrew will
Ethical
yes, but
hacking.
this.
wait, I need to
Yeah.
translate it for me.
Nice. Yeah. All right. Very good, guys. Wow. We've got lots of words. Automation. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Hi, Nafin. Are you still there? Okay. Nafin is rejoining. Good. Let's move on with one more word, guys. Yeah. The next word is film. Film or movie. Film or movie.
Movie.
Movie. Yeah. 5 words related to movie or film, guys. Nice. Actors, script, plot, hero, producer, director, scriptwriter, plot, antagonist, guns, horror,
Lisa, you're
action,
so fast. I just type and everybody just like
romance,
here.
romantic, Netflix thriller, theater, fiction, colossal. Awesome. TV. Hi, Nafin, you're back.
Hi, Kandren, everyone. I'm so sorry the connection was
No
very bad.
problem. Yes, yeah. We're enjoying your game. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Unfortunately, we're running out of time, so we need to move
Okay,
on to the.
yeah.
That's okay, Nafin. You want to say something about the game, and then we can give the
No, it's
control back
actually,
to MC.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone, for our game. I hope you enjoy the game and you learn something new. I mean, sometimes we think we know about one vocabulary, but then we forget about it. So it's like to, how do I say it? To remind us some vocabs that we don't use as much as we normally do in our daily life. Yeah. Thank you. Giving the control back to our MC. Thank you.
Yay.
Yay! Thank you so much, Kanafin. Guys, let's give appreciation for Miss Nafin for a wonderful game. You can give reaction or you can clap your hands like this. There is a reaction tools on Zoom and you can use like this or you can give love, like heart.
Love,
So
love.
yeah, thank you so much. Wow, it's very fun to actually playing a game and at the same time we learn new vocabulary in English, right? And that's how we learn English. Make it fun because if you're just like getting really serious about it, you get stressed and you just want to say like, okay, I don't want to learn and I want to stop from now. But if you're making it fun, I believe you can have benefits on it and you enjoy the things that you learn. All right, now we're moving to the next session. It's a talk show. And we have a special guest speaker, as I mentioned before. They're from away from Indonesia, far away from Indonesia, and they are willingly to come here to make a time to share their experience and and everything that they have in their life, and maybe we can learn something from them. And they're not alone because they also will be accompanied by our wonderful moderator, and she's actually our role model, my role model. When I first applied for scholarship, I adore her a lot for doing such a great things, and she's very inspiring for all the things that she's did. She has a lot of passion for working in NGO and Save the Children Indonesia, and also she helps a lot of people during her life. And now she's going to let us in the talk show and the discussion with our special guest speaker. So let us welcome our wonderful moderator, Miss Jacinta. You can give reaction.
Well, thank you so much. That's a wonderful opening for me, Joy. And I can say that I'm so honored that I recognize the word that you mentioned, that I am one of your role model. I mean, it's not easy for being someone else's role model. There's a lot of things that you have to be. One of them, you have to be cool for sure. So I'm Jacinta Clefinger. You can call me Cinta or Josie. I'm going to be your moderator for a talk show. Okay, how is everybody doing? I hope you guys are still in a good spirit, because we're going to continue having the most fun talk show. So I think we already know one another, but if you are not sure who is this, who is who, you can type on the chat box, ask, hey, someone, and then try to like connect with them. So that's that. And as what our MC has already mentioned earlier, so our topic for today is exciting, because we're talking about freedom and independence. Speaking about freedom and independence, well, Joy also already mentioned it today. We're celebrating the 4th of July, which is the United States of America Independence Day. So one fun fact that I think I have to share with you, it is, so today marks the 248 years of Independence Days of the United States of America. I think comparing to us Indonesian, we are going to celebrate our Independence Day on August. And I think it's only 76 years of independence. And then comparing the Independence Day of the United States of America, it's huge gap in there. But I don't see there's lacking of our country, but we're continually growing. And that is about the freedom and independence. Okay, I'm not gonna continue talk. I'm gonna introduce again our wonderful speakers tonight. But before I introduce you our wonderful speakers, I would wanted to start the talk show with the definition and concept of freedom and independence based on the Cambridge Dictionary. So, first, freedom based on Cambridge Dictionary is the condition or right of being able or allowed to do, say, think, etc., whatever you wanted to do without being controlled or limited. It is also included various dimensions, such as personal freedom, political freedom, economic freedom, and also social freedom. While on the other hand, independence, meaning on a personal level, it is the state of wanting or being able to do things for yourself and make your own decision without help or influence from another people. And when we use that in a political context, it refers to a nation or state's autonomy. So that's the definition by dictionary. So I believe each person in this Zoom room has their own definition of freedom and independence. So I'm gonna introduce your first speaker, who is Miss Monika. She was born in Poland and grew up in Germany. She is passionate and professional photographer. She's been working and traveling in Southeast Asia since September 2022. With a focus on exploring Indonesia. Let's give a round of applause for Miss Monika, everyone. And then our second speaker is Mr. Andrew Andrew Kopung. I'm sorry again if I mispronounce your name. It's Andrew Kopung. He's a kind and intelligent individual hailing from South Africa. He's passionate about empowering and uplifting those around him. Last year, Andrew secured a scholarship in the CCI program as a cybersecurity analyst in FBTC. I believe it's Fox Valley Technology College in Wisconsin, and now is utilizing his skills at Microsoft in his home country as an intern. Let's give a round of applause for Miss Andre. Okay, so before I hand over the time for each guest speaker, I wanted to let us know that each speaker will share with us maximum 10 to 15 minutes. And then we're going to have our Q&A session after that. So without further ado, I'll hand over to Miss Monica and then later on, Mr. Andrew. The room is yours.
Before really, I need before go to the toilet. I promise a lot. I just need
yes, please.
2 minutes. Two
right.
2 minutes. And I'm back. Okay.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
No
Okay?
problem. No problem at all.
Yeah. Enjoy the toilet break, Monica. Okay. We can start with Andrew then.
Okay, I think probably we can switch. Yeah. So, Mr. Andrew, the floor is yours. You can share first, and then later on, when Monica comes, we can share with.
Okay. Good afternoon again, guys. It's afternoon
Hello.
here in South Africa.
Good afternoon, there.
Good afternoon.
Here, Andrew.
Firstly, I'd like to thank you guys, the platform. I'd like to thank Hanavin for the invite because she's the one who invited me here. I don't know much about because when we say freedom and independence, like there's a different meanings to it. Also, according to the country that you come from, because we can define our freedom and independence in many different ways. But where I come from, I can say that independence is the ability for someone to move free, being able to be on your own, doing whatever that you want to do. And then being independent in your own decision making. It can ever be professional or personal decisions. And then freedom is also the ability to be free. It can either be you can have freedom of speech, because here in South Africa we have something that is called freedom of speech, whereby you can be able to say something as long as you do not disrespect the other person. So that is how I distinguish between the two, like freedom and independence. Also, you can have freedom, but you cannot have independence, because some people can either have both or can have one of those. Because I know, if I can make an example about some rules in some countries, I don't know if you guys know about the LGBTQI community. Is it something that is there in Indonesia?
It exists here in Indonesia, but not much in Sumba.
Yes. So you can find that someone is part of the LGBTQ community, and then they are independent, like they are their own independent person, but they are not free to like come out, because in some of the African countries, if you are part of the LGBTQI community, the society regards you as like wrong, and you might even get arrested if they find out that you are part of the LGBTQI. So you can see that it can be independent, but you cannot be free. So that is how I distinguish. And some independence is given to you, like your rights from your country or your government. And if you are living in a good country and then some independence, you must make it on your own. Like as I've said, you have to be on your own, make your own decisions. And then if I can make an example of that, like being independent is like getting your own job, being able to live on your own, like moving out of your parents' house. It also serves as part of being independent, not depending on your parents. Like I know, like we need our parents, but sometimes in life we need to like gain that independent stage and then be independent and then go out there and be free while being independent. Also, if I can come into freedom, I think freedom is dependent on independence. And then independence, independence reason to exist is to give a wider range of choices to be free. Freedom is to have choices open for you to choose from. Can have many choices to choose from, and that is freedom. But independence is to make more choices available for you. I hope you guys understand me. Do you understand that? Yeah.
Yes.
Like as I've mentioned before, that someone can be independent but not free. Like a rich guy who have very high range of choices, but they are not free from inside. You know, someone can have a lot of money, can be independent, but inside they cannot be free. Like there can be something that it is eating them from the inside. So yeah. In Can I take this call, guys? It's from my boss. I'll be quickly back right now.
Yes, yes, yeah. Don't worry. Yeah, Andrew.
Yeah, I'll be back right now.
No worries, Andrew. Yeah. So for your information, guys, Andrew is still at work. It's still afternoon in South Africa. Yeah, and working for Microsoft, one of the biggest IT companies in the world. Uh, yeah, you can imagine it's always busy, lots of work. Yeah, I remember teaching students who works as a programmer or IT guy. They always have lots of calls with debug, like virus or anything. Yeah, so anybody, if everything with technical issues, it's always the IT guy that they call. Yeah, so I hope.
I think I can imagine the busyness level for
That's
those
right.
people, Fande.
Yeah. Okay.
It
While
seems
waiting
like
for Andrew.
yeah. It
Oh,
seems
go
like
ahead.
they're always the important person, the what is that? The very high level knowledge person in the room.
Yes. Yes.
I can speak.
I
So
agree.
we're still waiting for Andrew. He is picking up a call from his boss. So
We can have Monica. Monica is ready now.
welcome
Yeah.
back, Monica. So
Thank you.
you can share about your experience related to freedom and independence, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your personal term or definition. Yeah. Like now, that's I think you're experiencing freedom now, yeah. And independent. Yeah. Off you
um,
go.
okay. Okay, where can start? Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. I think right now I really live my freedom because I make my dream. Sorry,
Okay.
work as a photographer in the world in Southeast Asia come true. Yeah, it's 20 September 2022. I start my dream about being a work and traveler with my camera. And 5 years before, I worked for this dream. And I wasn't really, some people will say I was all the time independent, but in my head, I wasn't independent because, let's take first Andrew to the end, then I will continue because Andrew was first.
Okay.
Okay, noted. Thank you so much, Monica, for your understanding. Okay, I think we can go back to Mr. Andrew. You can pick up where you left.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry,
Andrew,
guys.
go.
Yeah,
No worries.
we had a slight incident, so we had to quickly tackle it. Okay, so as I've like explained the differences between, or as I've the differences between freedom and independence. If we can, I can just give you like there's like a scope of application on freedom. Like as I've said, freedom applies to individuals, societies, and organizations. As I've mentioned, that it can be granted freedom by your own government or civil liberties, human rights, or like personal autonomy. And then when it comes to independence, the scope of independence, it applies to like nations, individuals, financial entities like your banks and stuff. If I can put it more into context, I can say things like political power in our countries, economic self-sufficiency, or personal finances, they contribute into our own independence. Because if you know that you make a lot of money, if I can make an example, if you make a lot of money, you are independent. You are able to do whatever that you want, anytime that you want to do. I also put down an example here coming to relationships, because we are in our ages whereby we are in exploring relationships, getting into this relationship, getting out in this. So freedom and independence also applies to our relationships. Independence can facilitate freedom in your relationship, because there are some cultures that say in a relationship a woman should listen to a man and should only do what their man tells them to do. If you look at that type of culture, those people don't have freedom and they are not independent, because you depend on your partner and you also move when your partner says you should move. So you're not free and you are not dependent too. I also mentioned that freedom does not always require independence. Like personal freedom can exist within a structured society. All of our societies, I believe, are structured. We are in good governments that have civil rights for each and everyone, equal rights. No man is bigger than a woman, no woman is bigger than a man, right? If I can give an example about politics, forgive me guys if I like dwell into politics that much, but according to my study, these were the like examples that I can use so that you can understand between freedom and independence. Politically, we can say exercising of our civil rights within a democratic framework is independence. And then our national sovereignty and governance without external control also falls under independence. Personally speaking, we can exercise our independence right by pursuing like career choices of our own. For an example, in India, I know there are still parents that will say to their kids that after you finish your 12th grade or your school grade, you are going to be a doctor. Even though you are not like interested in becoming a doctor, just because your parents tells you you need to be a doctor so that our family can have a doctor, or you need to be a soldier. You know, those kind of things, they suppress our independence rights and freedom rights because your parents tell you to do this, which is something that you are not like into, you know, you are being suppressed to do. The implications of freedom is that the importance of freedom, it is fundamental to our human rights and individual expression. There are challenges though when it comes to like balancing personal freedoms with like societal normalities and responsibilities. There are also implications when it comes to independence, whereby it is essential for self-determination and sustainability. There are challenges also like achieving and maintaining independences, which requires effort and sometimes sacrifices, as I've mentioned about the LGBTQ society who are suppressed in their communities, whereby you cannot live free just because you are gay or just because you are lesbian. You are not independent or you are not dependent. In conclusion, I would just like to say that it's important for all of us to understand and distinguish the distinctions between freedom and independence because it enhances our approach to both concepts. The very same level that you understand freedom should be the very same level that you understand independence, because both are essential for personal, societal, and national development. Each of them, they contribute uniquely to our pursuit of a better world. Because there's no better world without freedom. If the world was not free, then we would not be having a good time, or you will not be doing whatever. If Monica was not free, she would not be in Indonesia now, moving independently, exploring the city. So it's so important to distinguish and act on your right to have both. We should all have freedom and independence. So I don't know if you guys have any questions for me.
I think the session for question and answer will be after your session, both of you like sharing your experience. So we're going to open the Q&A session after that. So don't worry, we will come back to you again, Mr. Andrew. And thank you so much for sharing for some of your thoughts. And I believe your conclusion is so important for us to understand how to distinguish between freedom and independence in certain level of like how it is to balance both, because it is important for us young people nowadays to understand our roles in society and take a better responsibility of what we can do to enhance our nation, our countries into a more developed in the future. So I'll be back to Monica. Thank you so much, Andrew. And then I'll be back to Monica. Monica, it's your turn now. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. And yeah, so maybe yeah, I'm the one person who other people will say, oh, that's a really independent and free person. And yeah, that's true because I travel by my own. With my camera, I can go wherever I want to go. I don't have a limited time, but of course, I have limited resources because of I traveling already or almost 2 years. Of course, I don't have really money, so I don't have the freedom to do everything what I want because my limited budget. So I don't can like just say okay, I can just go to Japan or something because that's out of my budget. But um, I still will be say that I have a really big freedom because I can travel a lot, and when my budget goes to a limit, um, what is too low, I still have possibilities like I write Willy on couch surfing and ask him if he can host me. So yeah, so I can still with a low budget travel around Southeast Asia in with a middle point in Indonesia, and that's means freedom. I can do whatever I do, and the only reason why I started so late it was because I give myself not the um, um, I was in my you can say I was in my head not free. I was saying, okay, you need first to have an study. You need to have this. You need to have that before you can start your work and travel. There was nobody holding me to make my dream come true and say, no, you're not independent. You don't can do this. I make myself independent because I say I need this and this things to do. So I was need 5 years before I start my work and travel, my dream come true, and yeah. So independence and freedom also starts in your mindset, in your own head. And that's a lot of people don't know. A lot of people say, oh, I don't can do this, I don't can do that, it's not allowed or something else. But who say this? Who say it's not allowed? Who say you can do don't can do this? It's all by your own. And just when I finish my own goals, uh, that then I allowed myself to make my dream come true. And I still make myself in a little cage because I said, oh no, you don't can go in this hostel because that's cost 50,000 more. When you save here money, you can have another day more. So I'm still living in a little cage and don't allow myself to do this and that. Yeah. So, but it's all in my own mind. There's nobody who say, no, you don't can do this. No, it's my own. So, yeah, when we are living more open cage in our head, we have more freedom. Yes, and we are have the luxury that we can decide. Um,
Oh, no
uh,
problem, Annika. Take your
decide
time.
we decide by our own
Mhm,
how much freedom we want to give us.
mhm,
This freedom, a lot of people don't have it in this world. A lot of people need to work 7 days in the week, have two jobs to feed them children, to feed them family, or even don't have the freedom to go to the school because they need to work at a farm, or they don't have the freedom because they have that disability that they don't allow them to hike the mountain. So we need to be grateful that we have the luxury to decide our own freedom.
mhm.
Yeah, that's that's very a big yeah what is the word? One moment. I um, sorry. Yeah. Okay. It's ah, sorry when I get a little
It's
bit nervous, then I
okay.
yeah.
You've
Uh,
been doing a great job sharing with us,
okay. I have
Monica.
the problem is also I have ADHD. When I start to be a little bit nervous, then I
Mhm. Oh,
completely lose the focus. Yeah.
it's okay.
Okay. So yeah, our freedom and our heart, hey, brain makes
Head
our
and heart. Mhm.
yes our own independence. Yes,
Okay.
and we need to be grateful that we can decide uh, from our independence freedom. Yeah. Oh my goodness, sorry.
I believe right now
Yeah,
you are even more nervous, Monica. I feel you. The dog barking,
yeah,
it adds up to the level of your nervousness, but it's okay.
yeah.
I think
Oh, and the
I think it
most
is
important, I forgot. The most important, I forgot.
Mhm,
Yes, that's very important. What I want to say.
mhm,
Even I have some of disabilities. I have a mental disability like ADHD and the most depression, and I have body disability. And a lot of people in my life say to me, like my orthopedic, say, Monica, you don't can hike, you don't can run, you don't can jump. It's everything not allowed. You don't can do this. My psychologist say, you don't can work and travel. Come on, you need to be here and make the therapy. And in the future, you don't can do this. You're not able to do with your depression the work and travel. When you do this work and travel, you plan to do this after you come back. It's not. I don't want to therapy you anymore like this. And of course, I can hear about this. Oh, okay, then it's a really bad idea. I don't can do this. But I was in a clinic. I finished my clinic. I finished my from another therapist my therapy. I was by an that's a very new thing. A chronicle. I was by a chronicle pain clinic, and I do this all by my own. I research the best therapy. I research what I can do for my body, and I surprised every psychologist and every my doctors that I'm in
mhm,
this stable now. That I can rear a backpack, that I can hike a mountain, that I can jump, I can
mhm,
run, I can do my work and travel even with my disabilities. And I didn't hear even doctors can say the wrong words. Even psychologists can say the wrong words, and you don't need to be in the cage from other people say you don't can do this,
mhm,
because I can do this. Can do this with with my disabilities from my bones, with my leg, and with my back. I healed myself in the clinic, chronic pain clinic. I learned how to figure out my chronic pains, how I can travel with them, and how I can program my own brain to not have the pain anymore. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing with us, Monica. And I think it is so interesting what Monica said about your freedom actually started from your brain and your heart, because sometimes I believe it is also resonant with me personally, because I think sometimes it is the fear of doing something new that block most of us to do something new. So for Monica to take the further step to like get out of the fear, get out of what the societal expectation for her to take all of this medication, doing these orthopedic things, and then heal herself in the clinic and so many other things. But she believes that she actually can overcome all of those disabilities by like taking a further step to be freedom. And thank you so much again, Monica and Andrew. I believe this sharing session is very insightful for us and for you in the room who still have any question to our guest speaker tonight. It is your time now to raise your hand and then unmute yourself and then start it to ask the question. Or probably you can ask or you can tell who is this question going to. So we will have the question and answer session started. Anyone would wanted to?
Just raise your hand. Yeah, Anissa would like
Yes,
to ask
just
question. She's in the spotlight.
please.
Yep. Okay, thank you so much before that. Monica and Andrew, lebih sola kakek Anissa, Ikhaisa Anissa, Ikomaus, Aceh. Today, thank you so much for sharing about this topic. Thank you, Sumba Cendikia. It's really interesting, and I'm really inspired by both of the speakers. And I'm curious about how in what ways has your cultural background influenced your views on freedom and independence, and how you overcome the fear, especially for every decision that you already take. Yeah, just it. Thank you.
Okay, I first answer to the second question, and the first question you need to ask me again. Sorry, okay?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, the first I overcome because the easiest answer because I'm a fighter. I the most of the time of my life I'm a fighter. I was fighter against the people who bullying me. I was fighter against this, and then I also have this dream, and I was fighting against all the people that say to me, "You don't can do this," even if when this is orthopedic or psychologist. Yeah, I was still fighting. That's how I overcome this. Without being a fighter, I will not. I will even not live now. I will a long time not on the earth anymore. So yeah, that's a simple answer. Fighter because I fight.
Okay, and then in what ways has your cultural background influenced your views on freedom and independence?
Okay, I need translation. Sorry, that was a little bit too hard English. My English is not the best, so okay. I just need the word again. How my back, my country, the word.
Cultural, yeah,
Cultural background influence
your
you.
your cultural background
How my cultural background is.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, that's
Influence
easy.
you. Influence you.
yeah influence.
Influence.
How it influence you, Monica,
Influence me.
or
Influence me.
affects you.
Okay,
Yeah.
influence me. Influencer. Okay.
Yeah.
Now influencer makes so much sense. Okay.
It took me like to make you confused because of that.
But now the person influencer might make so much sense now. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's how influenced me. Um, I will say now. Not influenced me a lot because the most of the help came from my own. Because when I start to figured out that I have ADHD and the depression, my country was not really open-minded because of that. Depression was something nobody talks about, nobody speaks about. Is a theme that it's ashamed, and So yeah, there was no positive influence from my country, not good background. Now when I'm 35, they start already, they are in a good way to talk about depression, about mental issues, about body issues. Now it's a good time to be to have this in my country. But when I was very young, yeah, the background was not good. I was very, very alone with this and was fighting a lot to become any um, therapy and help. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you so much for your answer.
Should I also answer your questions?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Please share
um, can I start by answering the second question of like, what was it like? How
your cultural background in your country affect your decision for the freedom and independence that you take.
my okay? Um, because I come from like a country that is like full of like freedom, so I believe my culture, even though there were some of the things that we are not allowed to do as kids, um, I think that shaped me to be the person that I am today. Because if I was allowed to do those things when I was still a kid, I think I wouldn't have turned out to be like the type of a man I am today. Because uh, in our cultures, there are some things that are only done by grown men. There are some things that are done by teenagers, and there are some things that are done by kids. So if your forefathers or great parents tells you like you cannot do this, you cannot do it, and you cannot question them. So I think that culture made me who I am today. Knowing that there's time for everything. Um, if not today, then maybe tomorrow. So just have to be patient and then listen um, to those who guide you. You know. So yeah, I think that influenced me to be who I am today. Just listening to my parents, listening to my great grandparents. Yeah. The second question was, can you please remind me your second question, Anissa?
Yeah. The second question is how you overcome your fear. Like so far, especially because of your decision about still related about freedom and independence.
Oh, overcoming fear. Like I live by one principle, which is I was having a conversation about that principle actually today with some of my colleague, that you only live once. So that's how I always overcome everything, like whether it's decision making or what, but you only live once. So if I can relate this statement to our topic today, we have freedom, we are also independent. There are some people out there who don't have both, or who only have access to one, maybe freedom or independence. So to us people who both have freedom and independence, I think it's in our power to exercise those rights and take risks. Don't be afraid to do anything, because you only live once, and this life can just flash between your eyes any moment from now. If you live your life by fear, you don't want to find yourself living the life of regrets. You're saying, I should have done this, or I should have done that. Maybe if I did this, the outcome would be like this and this and that. Just take those risks. Remember that you only live once, and do anything in your power to make sure that you always do something that's gonna benefit you, because you live for yourself, you don't live for other people. So that's how I overcome that, like the fear of society and everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Anissa, how is that answer? Is that meet your expectation or you need more? Okay, thank you so much. I would like to ask Miss Joy again. Do we still have time for another question, or we are running out of time?
Yeah, we're running out of time.
Okay, that is so unfortunate, but I wanted to share one story again, still related to freedom and independence. So back in June 26th, I was invited by Aminef to um, be the host for the orientation and networking for their pre-departure orientation for masters and PhD and visiting scholars not candidate, awardee. So one of the awardee, actually, he is already an old guy. His hair, all of them already gray. And I was, since the beginning, he catches my eyes, and then I'm like, he's isn't that too old for you to go to school or anything like that? And then I brave myself to like ask the question to him directly. So I asked him, so what is that makes you wanted to pursue your study now? And one thing that he told me, and it hits me really hard, is like he said, well, in his younger age, he basically don't think about like taking the opportunity to go abroad to pursue a study because he was uh, living in a society where they always trying to say that, oh, you're not suitable to pursue this study. You don't have enough money to pursue the study. You are not clever enough to pursue the study. But then he decided later on that he have to take this opportunity to pursue the study. And then he is one of them. He is one of the awardee for Fulbright. And I mean, like he's speaking for uh, a generation like me, myself, I'm pretty young, basically. And I mean, like it is so resonated with me that there is no limit for anything. So you can create your own freedom, you can create your own independence, as long as it is still based on the standard, still based on the policy regulation that your country has, or probably your society has, then go for it. You only live once. I believe what Andrew has already mentioned earlier is so true. You're only living once. Okay, thank you so much for our wonderful guest speaker tonight, Monica and Mr. Andrew. And I will hand over the floor back to Miss Joy. Miss Joy?
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Jacinta, Mr. Andrew, and Miss Monica. Let us give a round big applause for our moderator and guest speakers of the day, guys. Wow, what a wonderful sharing. I learned a lot. And I really appreciate your time, Monica and Andrew. It's such a wonder. We have a lot of like insights, life lesson as well, and also knowledge and sharing and discussion and experience from you. And before we come to the end of the session, I would like us to take a pictures. Let us open our camera, everybody.
Miss Joy, is it okay? Because not everyone got the opportunity to speak this evening. Is it okay
Yeah.
if we add 10 minutes, guys, to be in the breakout room and then just to get to know one another? I know it's yeah it's because some of us not didn't get the opportunity to speak. I think it's not fair if only the guest speakers and then one person asks questions. I hope it's okay if we add like 10 minutes. Is it okay, guys? Yeah. So because
I'm
yeah, we have
okay.
first timers. And then yeah, so Miss Joy, yeah, I think it will be nice because we skipped that part, and I think it will be all right if we can have a breakout room, Miss Joy. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay, guys. I think we haven't get to know to each other. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess there are a
Not
lot
yet.
of like newcomers here.
Yes.
And it's good for us to get to know to each other to go to the breakout room before we end the session. You can
Yeah.
share anything, you can share lives, or we can just like, say hi and like, hi, I'm Joy. Yeah, nice to meet you. And then like it's not only like so we can make connection and it's not only today, but and we hope you can join us again next time. And Kaandra, can you break us
Sure.
yeah, in the breakout room.
Sure. Yeah. Please accept the invitation, guys, and then be in the breakout room, get to know each other, and then just share everything you'd like to share in 10 minutes. Accept the invitation, please. Okay. I
Hello.
hope time is enough, guys. I really enjoyed our
More
conversation.
than just enough, Andre.
Yeah, cool. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right. I should give the control back to Miss Joy, our MC. Miss Angel, I hope you enjoyed the chit chat in the breakout room.
I really enjoyed that, Kak.
Nice, nice. Yeah. I had a really exciting conversation with Oratile from South Africa. So we have two friends from South Africa.
Wow. Hello.
Yeah. Wow. Amazing. Oratile. Yeah.
Whoa.
Really nice to hear her stories. And Anggi from Central Java, from Magelang. That's
Hello,
wonderful,
Angie.
Anggi. Yeah.
Whoa.
Ilan, hope you enjoyed the chit chat. And Trias, hope you enjoyed the chit chat. Yeah, nice. Cool. Miss Joy, over to you.
All right. Oh, wow. I had a very great sharing with Kakomang, juga with Mr. Haryono and Anissa. And it's good to know there is another English club also in Wetabula. I never known that before. So I guess later on when I move to Wetabula, I can join them and we kind of a bit sharing. And also Mr. Haryono, I found that he's got the foundation also there, and it's wonderful to had a sharing with him. He planned to make it bigger and he got inspired a lot based on Bachanikia. And I think there is a benefit when we have a sharing and got perspective from other people, because it's on not only we learn, like other people also learn from our experience. And I'm so happy that I got Anissa, my friends from Wisconsin juga, from the scholarship, Fulbright scholarship. So you are welcome to always join us again, Anissa, and everyone here. Kande, should I call maybe one or two person to share or no? Oh yeah, maybe newcomers, if you want to share what are you learning from the breakout room, you can raise your hand or just freely to open your mic. Or it's not only what about the breakout room, but maybe you have perspective about things that you learned today or the people you have met today. So anyone would like to share, maybe one or two people want to share?
Rias, Ilan, Anissa. Go ahead. What's
You
your
can share in
impression?
English and Indonesia is totally fine, guys. Boleh kita mix-mix kayak anak Jaksel, Jujur Lee.
Or Oratile. I would recommend Oratile. Off you go.
Oratile, hi
I'm sorry.
Oratile.
I'm good, thanks. And how you doing?
Good.
I'm sorry, I can switch on my camera because I'm at work, so I had to come back to my desk. Yeah.
Okay. You want to say something about this meeting, Oratile?
I just want to say that, I'm very proud of the two speakers, and I think they did great, and extremely proud of Andrew, my brother. I can say that proudly so. And also Monica, I think they were really well spoken and they made really great points, and the points that they made were very educational in a way. They really did educate us about freedom and what that can mean for different people and different cultures, and also independence.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's give a round of applause to Oratile, guys. Thank you for sharing. One more person? Probably? Angel?
Yes.
Okay, Kak.
Angel,
Please
yeah.
help me if I forgot the English word. I got one interesting sentence for Andrew. Andrew said about LGBT. Uh, Andrew said that you LGBT have independence but they can't have freedom. From that sentence, I got one new perspective. And thank you so much for the sentence, Andrew. It's really make me realize that LGBT they have independence, but they can have freedom. It's really make me get one new perspective. Once again, thank you so much, Andrew, for that. I think that's all I can share.
Yay! Thank you, Angel, for sharing. And yeah, that's really great. And I also wanted to mention one of the quote that Andrew just shared to us. It's like, you only live once. So you live for yourself and you do not live for others. So don't listen a lot about other people judging our opinion about you, but because you live for yourself, remember, make a decision and be responsible in it, be positive and stay focused. And also, I also like the sharing from Monica when she shares um about her experience with disability, how she overcomes the fears, and also when she said like, yeah, if you think you can do it, you can do it. You know, just like don't be panic, be positive, and like just go with your life. And like I'm a fighter, like that. So when we learn something, guys, we have to be a fighter, like what Mrs. Monica just said. Be a fighter of your own life. You only live once and stay positive. And before we've come to the end of the session, let us open our camera, everybody. Let's take a great picture with our guest speakers. If you don't mind, please open your camera. Yeah. Anissa, we need to see your beautiful face. Okay, Oratila, I guess she's still at work, so it's fine. Mm, wow, Kandre, we become so small. Okay, I will give the control to Kandre to take a picture.
Sure. In 3, 2, 1, smile, everyone. One more time. Free pose. 3, 2, 1, go. Joy. Awesome. Thank you so much. Over to you, Joy.
All right, thank you so much, Kandre. This is a wonderful sharing session. Wonderful sharing session tonight, and thank you so much for joining us, guys. So actually, Sumba Cendekia will have another meeting. Next time we will keep you updated. Please follow our Instagram, Sumba Cendekia, Sumba.Cendekia. So you will get updated about our meeting and everything. And please also, if you wanted to take a role, remember you only live once. Who wants to be the MC? Maybe somebody wants, raise your hand. MC like me. Or maybe you want to be the moderator or guest speaker next time, or the game master. Anybody maybe interested in that? You only live once, remember?
Yeah. You can let us know. So follow our
Yeah, let
Instagram
us
and then
know.
DM us and then
Yeah,
say,
so because
I'd
here
like to
is
take the
why we create
opportunity.
Sumba Cendekia to give
Yeah.
motivation for you, not only about English, but also public speaking, communication, and leadership. And you can learn a lot of things here. So thank you so much, guys. One last quote from me about freedom and independence. You are free to choose how you live every day, but remember the choices you make today will determine what you have, be, and do in the tomorrow of your life. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Dejoy Sestiani. Good night.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
so much, Miss Joy. Thank you, Kasinta,
Bye,
for being
guys.
such a
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
wonderful
so much,
much,
moderator.
everybody.
guys.
Thank you,
Andrew, Monica,
Andrew.
Okay, guys. Thank
excellent.
you,
Thank you so much for
everyone.
being
Thank
guest
Thank you,
speaker. And
you.
Angel,
Monica.
thank you so much
Thank you.
for
Bye
being
bye.
an
Thank you.
SAA.
Thank you
And
so
Naveen,
much.
thank you for the game. Everyone, Trias,
Bye,
Ilan,
Andrew. Bye,
Mas
Monica.
Haryono,
Thank you,
Bye.
Maris.
Andi,
Thank you,
thank
Sinta.
you so much. You have a good night, guys. We'll
Good
keep it.
Haryono.
night.
Yeah.
Bye
And if you
bye.
want to be added in the WhatsApp group, Miss Joy can edit you
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well. So
yeah.
just send a DM and then we can add you in the WhatsApp group so you can
Yeah,
get
DM
more
me at the
updates.
Joy Sestiani.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, more
please.
followers.
Yeah. So Monica, how's your trip to Cody? Yeah. What's the updates? What
Yes.
about tomorrow and the day
Um,
after? What are your plans?
yeah, my trip to Curry is very beautiful. I'm here in beautiful family of
Yeah.
Village, and I already
Nice.
visit traditional village today.
Wonderful.
Yesterday I was horse riding on the beach. It was very
Wow.
beautiful. And tomorrow we all together with the family go to Waikuri. Yeah,
Waikuri, the lagoon. Nice,
yeah,
nice.
the
Yeah.
lagoon and to the beach, and yeah.
Fantastic.
And the
Awesome.
next day we plan to go to the waterfall. Yeah.
All right, all right. Yeah. And Komang, Trias, and Ilan, you're still at the cafe, yeah, at the moment? Yeah. Awesome. Andrew, thank you so much, Andrew. Yeah, we wish you best of luck with all your work. And thank you once again. Hope next time you can join us again.
Thank you
And
so
if
much.
you
Thank
ever
you so much.
visit Indonesia, let us know. If you ever come visit Sumba, let us know so we can host you around and show you
Definitely.
around. Nice. Yeah. Thank
Definitely.
you.
Definitely. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Yeah. Have a good
Bye, guys.
day. Have a lovely afternoon there, Andrew.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye. Yeah.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
Monica. Hi, Yono. Thank you so much. Tias, Ilan. Bye bye. Have a good night. Thank you
Bye
so
bye.
much.
Good night. Good
Stay
night.
in
Bye bye.
touch, Monica. Bye
Yeah, we
bye.
stay in touch. Bye bye.
Nice. Nice. Bye bye. Bye, Trias.